Hi, I'm Dylan McHugh here with SocialTechPop, and I'm sitting with Mike Samson, the co-founder of crowdSPRING, which was Wired Magazine's Small Business of the Year in 2008. So, Mike, tell me, what is crowdSPRING all about?
Well, crowdSPRING is a marketplace for creative services that uses a crowdsourcing model. So we provide a platform where buyers, typically small and mid-sized businesses, come to source creative services like graphic design, product design, package design, print design, written content, almost any creative service you can think of. And the way it works on crowdSPRING is that the buyer writes a creative brief, they describe what they need, they name their own price, how much they want to pay, and instead of receiving bids or proposals in turn from designers, they receive actual work created to their specifications. At the end of the process, they simply pick the one that they like best, and that person gets the money that they offered.
And I noticed you've got some pretty big names asking for content. You've got Chuck Palahniuk, you've got Phantom Planet, the band. How do you market this to big names like that?
For the most part, word of mouth, actually. We've been really fortunate, even though we were built for small and mid-sized business, we've been very fortunate that lots of big businesses and known quantities like Chuck Palahniuk have chosen to leverage the platform and use the platform for their own creative service needs. And it really works for anyone. It works from the tiniest little startup to big Fortune 100 companies, and we've had many of them on the site.
Now, what's like the weirdest piece of art you've seen, or like what's your favorite?
The Chuck Palahniuk projects, he's done a couple, have just been fantastic. And projects like that, you mentioned a couple. So you mentioned Phantom Planet, you mentioned Chuck Palahniuk. Projects like that really attract great creatives. They really want to sink their teeth into cool projects. And so you see some of the most creative work, some of the most interesting ideas coming out of projects like that. And also, to their credit, the people who run those projects, using those two as examples, have done just a great job in talking about what they want and the kind of look and feel for what they want. And it gives the designers, the creatives, a great deal to work with, and that makes a big difference.
So what's the next step for crowdSPRING?
The next step for crowdSPRING is to continue to grow as we've been growing, to continue to build our community, and continue to deliver on the core value, which is for small and mid-sized businesses to give them access to great design at a great price. A lot of companies find that they just can't get what they need for the money that they have. So we're at TechWeek, and we're surrounded by lots and lots of startups. And typically, if a small company went to an agency or a creative shop, they would spend anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 on a brand identity. On crowdSPRING, a startup can come in for a few $100, get some really good design, really high quality design, and that's a pretty impressive value for them. And it really solves a problem. There's a need out there for this, and we like to hope that we're helping to solve problems.
Yeah, I take it freelance designers and independent designers love your site.
We have about 100,000 registered creatives. They come from almost 200 countries around the world. At any given time, around 5,000 of them are actively participating on the site and doing great work, and they do love the site. We provide a lot of opportunity for a lot of people, and we're proud of that. We really are.
Great. All right, thanks for speaking with us.
That's it. That was painless. Thank you, Dylan.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.